Tom Cruise's southern accent as pilot, and smuggler Barry Seal an American-made twangs with good old boy warmth when he asks a bribing CIA agent, "This is my bag of cash? This my plane? This my hangar?" The gifts that reward his rascally past deeds are not just emblems of incredibly good fortune, they uncannily summarize Cruise's meaning as a movie star. The successful eager beaver with a perpetually boyish grin represents a reckless American spirit, even when he's doing the indefensible, like Seal's running guns to Central America as part of a surreptitious plot that was eventually exposed in the Iran-Contra affair. Compare that to Liam Neeson's first image in the movie Mark Felt, as the camera circles his profile, featuring a prominent false nose, which makes him look like one of the sculptures at the entrance to the Supreme Court. The movie starts out with intimidation and awe as it tells behind-the-scenes secrets of Felt's actions as Associate Director of the FBI, attempting to make his own shadow agency of loyalists, resulting in the Watergate scandal. Both American-made and Mark Felt contend with crises of heroism, men who do wrong while meaning well. The former is an outrageous comedy, the latter is a paranoid thriller. The comedy is forthright and politically amenable when Cruise's unapologetic hustler explains his side of international subterfuge. The Contras don't want a war. They want to make money like the rest of us. But the thriller pretends to appeal to higher instincts by snootily taking Washington, D.C. well for granted and taking up vague questions about character. Felt is described as integrity, bravery, fidelity, the G-man's G-man, competent, reliable, loyal. Then the film gets lost in its attempt to explain that Felt's betrayal of those qualities was, somehow, noble. These contrasting approaches illustrate more than the difference between genres. They reflect the currently confused ethics surrounding public behavior and political consequences. Our media's openly chosen partisanship, leading to judgmental methods of journalism, has created a general untrustworthiness about public institutions and about American character itself. Barry Seal and Mark Felt represent opposing blue and white collar classes and different cultural backgrounds, which are also part of the cultural confusion in these movies. Seal is a rash everyman, while Felt is a figure of refined deliberateness. We're meant to relate to one and admire the other. But whom would you trust? The problem in both films is that the filmmakers have not made up their minds either. American-Made is directed by Doug Liman, with emphasis on Seal's daring. Its colorful style recalls the flamboyant amorality of Goodfellas and Blow, and it's often funnier and more succinct than either. The shot of Seal and his trophy wife enjoying a mile-high club orgasm is the plane, and its contraband float gravity-free is the ultimate crime is sexy advert. American-Made also offers fleet social observation when Seal's family relocates to Mena, Arkansas, and their culture clash includes dealing with his wastrel brother-in-law and eventually, briefly, the Clintons and George W. Bush. But the film's overall jokiness never reaches the satisfying complexity of David O. Russell's American Hustle and Michael Bay's deceptively exuberant Pain and Gain.